Welcome to Deep Sea Secrets, where we dive into the dark, unexplored corners of the ocean. The deep sea is a place of mystery full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. But even today, many of its secrets remain unsolved. In this video, we'll dive into 5 unsolved deep sea mysteries that continue to baffle scientists and explorers alike. Are you ready to uncover the unknown? In 1997, a powerful underwater sound was recorded by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, also known as NOAA. This sound was so loud and intense that it was detected by hydrophones over 3,000 miles away. The mysterious noise was dubbed the Bloop. For years, scientists were baffled by the origin of this sound. Some initially speculated it could have been caused by a massive sea creature, perhaps a previously unknown, enormous animal lurking in the abyss. Could it be the call of a creature so massive that it could cause such a sound? Theories about giant sea monsters or unknown life forms abounded. The idea of the Bloop being linked to something supernatural, or even a colossal aquatic beast, sent chills down the spine of many. However, after years of investigation, experts suggested a more mundane explanation: icequakes. These are massive underwater events that occur when glaciers or icebergs break apart, creating a sound that could mimic the Bloop. But the debate continues: was it truly ice or something more mysterious? Perhaps the most famous deep-sea mystery of all time is the legend of Atlantis. Described by the Greek philosopher Plato over 2,000 years ago, Atlantis was a highly advanced civilization that supposedly vanished into the ocean in a single day and night of catastrophic events. Over the centuries, many have wondered if this ancient civilization could have been real or whether it was merely a myth created to teach moral lessons. What makes this mystery even more intriguing is that many underwater ruins have been found in various parts of the world that resemble the descriptions of Atlantis. One of the most notable discoveries is the underwater ruins near the island of Santorini in the Mediterranean. Some believe these could be the remains of Atlantis destroyed by a volcanic eruption around 1600 BC. Others point to structures found off the coast of the Bahamas, claiming they are remnants of a lost civilization that could be the fabled city of Atlantis. While no definitive evidence has been found to prove the existence of Atlantis, the idea that a highly advanced civilization could have been lost beneath the waves continues to captivate the world. Next, we journey to one of the most famous and terrifying regions of the ocean: the Bermuda Triangle. This stretch of ocean between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico is infamous for the mysterious disappearances of ships and aircraft. Over the years, countless vessels and planes have vanished without a trace, often under bizarre and unexplainable circumstances. The most infamous disappearance was that of Flight 19, a squadron of 5 U. Navy bombers that disappeared in December of 1945 while on a training mission. The pilots reported malfunctioning navigational instruments and were never heard from again. When a rescue mission was sent out, the plane dispatched to find them also vanished without a trace. More than 1,000 ships and aircraft are said to have mysteriously disappeared in this area, leading to various theories about what could be causing these unexplained vanishing acts. Theories range from the plausible to the supernatural. Some say the Bermuda Triangle is home to giant waves or methane gas pockets that could cause ships to sink without warning. Others claim the area is a hotspot for extraterrestrial activity, with alien spacecraft abducting vessels. Though many of these disappearances can be explained by natural phenomena, the Bermuda Triangle's reputation as a place where ships and planes vanish without a trace endures. Shifting from the supernatural to the environmental, we find ourselves confronting the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, a vast floating mass of plastic waste, trash, and debris that's been accumulating in the Pacific Ocean for decades. Spanning an area estimated to be twice the size of Texas, this garbage patch is made up primarily of microplastics and discarded fishing nets. It is one of the most troubling mysteries facing our oceans today. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch isn't just a floating island of trash, it's a massive environmental crisis. Marine life is constantly being threatened by plastic pollution, as animals ingest plastics or become entangled in debris. Yet despite knowing the size and location of the garbage patch, no one really knows the full extent of the problem. How much plastic is floating in our oceans? How did it get there? And perhaps most importantly, how can we stop it from growing any larger? The patch remains an unsolved mystery in terms of its exact origins and the potential solutions to combat it. Efforts to clean it up have begun, but the scale of the problem is so vast that experts aren't sure whether we'll ever be able to completely eliminate the patch. While some mysteries are environmental, others are tied to tragic events. One such case is the disappearance of the USS Cyclops, a massive Navy ship that mysteriously vanished in the Bermuda Triangle in 1918. The Cyclops was carrying over 300 men and a large load of manganese ore when it disappeared without a trace. The ship was last heard from on March 4, 1918, and no distress signals were sent. The last known message was a brief communication that simply stated, "Weather fine," proceeding to port, but after that, the ship was never seen again. Despite extensive searches, no wreckage or survivors were found. Theories about the disappearance of the Cyclops range from structural failure to the ship being caught in a sudden storm, but the cause of its disappearance remains one of the greatest mysteries in naval history. Some suggest that the ship's cargo of manganese ore, which is highly combustible, may have played a role, potentially causing an explosion or fire. Others believe that the ship could have been affected by unusual magnetic fields in the Bermuda Triangle. However, the Cyclops remains lost, and its fate is still unknown. The deep sea will always be a place of mystery and wonder. While some of these secrets may one day be uncovered, others may remain hidden forever. Which deep sea mystery do you find the most fascinating? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending stories from the depths of the ocean. Until next time, stay curious.